Okay, I don't have stuff quite figured out, but I'm getting set. All right. Um, hopefully you can see my machine where I want you to, where I have it. I'm gonna have it set up. Welcome to my live, everyone. Thank you for being here today. I am going to work on basket. So let me show you what this looks like. So I have set up over here my basket that I'm going to embroider the side of. And I have my hoop that I'm going to use to layer that. I hope you're all having a nice day. Thanks for joining. I appreciate you being here. Give me a second so I can see the chat. I have to set up here. All right. So welcome everyone. Thank you for joining. All right. So I am going to show you how this is how I'm gonna take this basket apart. So yeah, this is gonna be really fun. I have to prepare it for the hoop so that I can give it a little bit of design on the side. I'm really excited about doing that. And I hope that you enjoy this as well. So I'm going to have trouble seeing the chat. One second. Let me see if I can move the chat over so I can see what you might be saying. Hopefully this works. All right. So I am also on YouTube if you're interested in watching over there. And the link to my YouTube channel is in the description in my bio. So thank you everybody for being here. All right. So the first thing I'm going to do is it's going to look like I'm ruining this basket, but I'm really not. So I'm going to take this basket. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing. I'm going to take a seam ripper and I'm gonna take out the stitching probably from where the curve starts here. Okay, so here I'm just gonna rip out the stitches. So I hope you're all having a good day. So yeah, this looks frightening, but I really want to decorate the outside of these baskets. I feel like when you have something so beautiful inside, right, and you cover it or you set it somewhere, I want to be able to see something pretty on the outside. The other thing it would be good for is personalizing, putting someone's name on the outside. So I've been brainstorming how to do this. And the last time I did it, I just left the basket put together and I just kind of flattened it out and did some embroidery like this. My needle was going up and down. It was in the way. And I want to prevent that today. So let's see. All right. So I appreciate you joining and you know, send me a like or some roses or something that really encourages me to continue doing this on live. So, all right, so I've almost gone all the way around, and I'm gonna leave it attached. So this much, okay? So that when I put it back in my machine, I'll sew it back up. All right, so now this isn't in the way, and I will be able to embroider on the outside. So hopefully this is making sense. I have marked where I want the center of my design to be, and then this is on either side. So that's between where I put the handles. All right. So I've put paper in my hoop. This is tearaway, and we're gonna go over to the machine, and hopefully everything stays together. All right. Here we are at the machine. Okay, there's my coffee. I'm gonna need to drink it. It is 11:30 where I'm at right now. Here is the design that I've picked for the day. Oops, let me get rid of this. All right, so what I'm gonna do is this nice little spray of flowers and vines. Flowers and vines, that's what I like. Okay, so that seems like what I want to do. Okay, so if you are on YouTube, thank you for being here. Thank you for the likes and thumbs up. I appreciate it. Okay, so my machine is ready to go. I have green put into my machine, and now I'm going to put my hoop in there. And my apologies if my arm is in the way. And let's go. So this is really the first time I'm doing this, and hopefully it turns out the way I imagined it would turn out. So, okay. The one thing that you have to do is put the color in the bobbin of the thread that you're doing on top, or you're going to have white on the inside. Now, it's fine if you want white on the inside, but I did an experiment where I did the thread in the other color, and I didn't like it. Okay, so I'm going to turn this inside out, or outside in, however you want to look at it. Okay, and this is where my design is going to go. Now, remember that this is the top and this is the bottom. So you're going to have to make sure that your design is the way you want it. And I think I'm actually going to reverse my design. So I'm going to go back here. Sorry, TikTok, I'm trying to help you see what's going on. All right, there you go. So I'm gonna switch this design so it's right side up, or the other direction. So let's see, like, oops. I don't want to move that. Okay. Let's see. I want to select the whole thing. Not sure how to do that. Okay. Oh, does that select the whole thing? Okay. Okay. I'm still getting to know my machine, so forgive me for trying to do this online. Let's see. I want to, okay, I want to move everything so it's the opposite direction. Okay, look. I can move this the other way, and it's fine. I'm going to just do that. All right, so this is now the top. And this is now the, I was like, yes. Thank you for the likes. I appreciate it so much. All right, even though I'm fumbling over here. Okay, so here's the center of where I'm gonna put my design. And my machine has a setting where I can actually baste this down. And I'm gonna baste it down so this doesn't move. Okay, so that's the first step. All right, so here it is, set up, and let me move you a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. All right. Okay, ready? Let's go. What we have to do. Thank you for joining. I appreciate it. And let's see what happens today. All sorts of fun times. All right. So again, this is my first time trying this. So I'm going to do the best that I can do. So the first thing I'm going to do is baste it. So okay, look, machine. I'm always looking for the word okay. All right, so I have green in my machine, and that is the first thing that it's gonna sew. I'm gonna do a basting stitch. I'm gonna do a basting stitch that does the center and the outside, and it will hold it better. Okay, so make sure that dot is under your needle, and we're gonna start. And that's just gonna baste where the center of that is. Okay, that did not work out how I thought it would. Okay, look, I know. Okay, look. I'm gonna move that. And I think it's in the design area here. I've got to go back to my design. I'm looking at it. It looks like it's where it's supposed to be. Oh, I think maybe I told it the wrong size hoop. Let me make sure I have the right size hoop. It is the RE20D. And make sure that I have the RE20D. And that's what it says it is. Okay, well, I'm just going to trust it. Let's go. You know, if it doesn't work out, it's fine. But I still feel like I want to move that down a little bit. Okay. So I'm going to cut this. And I'm going to move my needle position so that it's going to be down a little bit lower. So I can move my there. Okay, I think that's where I'm going to put it. So let's start again. There is a setting on here where I can just see where it's going to be. So and it doesn't do anything. So yeah, that's the biggest area of where it's going to be. So yeah, that's where I want it to be. Okay, great. So now it's better than where it was. I want to make sure that it's centered a bit. All right, let's go. And let's do that stitch again. Actually, we probably don't need to do that one again. We'll just do this one. And here we go. And you see all of the basket is out of the way, and this is flat. And there's nothing in the way of the needle going up and down. Now, do I leave this alone? Probably not. I'm gonna observe to make sure that these don't get in the way. So, all right. Now it's all nice and flat. So let's do the first step. Are you ready? Oh, whoops. I gotta go out of this screen. All right, it's gonna be the vines first. And thank you for joining, and thank you for the love and the likes and the roses. I really appreciate it so much. It really encourages me. Thank you for all the follows. Oh my goodness, Crystal, welcome. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. I'm trying to see the chat, and I'm not doing a very good job of seeing the chat. Okay, so I'm gonna see if I can move this a little bit more. All right, I hope you're enjoying this. We are sowing some leaves for the vines, and I will probably do this on both sides. Okay, so hello everyone. Thank you for joining. Happy Saturday. I hope you're having a good day. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it so much. Okay, TikTok, I'm gonna move you just a little bit. It's gonna be a little bit weird. I am also on YouTube right now, and it's probably a little bit. Yes, Suzanne on YouTube. I am changing the bobbin color as I go. All right. Okay, TikTok is going to be a little bit of a weird thing here, so hopefully it's good. So I just want to see the chat. Hey, there we go. All right. There is my setup is not the slightest bit sophisticated. I'm just going to tell you. All right. So welcome, welcome. Thank you for the likes. I appreciate the likes and the love. It encourages me to continue doing this, and even if it's not perfect, I just hope you see something that you enjoy watching. And you know, how is everyone doing today? This is a lovely Saturday where I am right now. It is beautiful and it is sunny, and I'm enjoying that coming into my window. All right. Oh, the leaves are looking pretty good. I like the color. It's the same color as the inside of the basket. So I am adding a design to the outside of the basket because I really prefer seeing something beautiful when my basket is just sitting there. And I'll tell you what, it really does add to the aesthetic of the basket. And I am not kidding. I had a dream how this was going to happen, and I definitely wanted to try it. So here we are. Feel free now to drop any questions you have or you might have in the chat. And I welcome you. I am in Indiana. Thank you for the likes. And it is, it's pretty, it's pretty beautiful, actually. And the yard is telling me it needs to be mowed. And anyway, oh, the rope that I used is a clothesline, and it's really, really great. I love it. It's this clothesline right here, and I actually got this from we have a place called Harbor Freight. So it's made from high strength 100% polyester, and it's moisture resistant. So if you wanted to make coasters or something like that, or a hot plate, I don't know about hot plate, but coasters, that would be really great for that. So I am going to switch now to the this pink color. Okay, so this pink is coming on there. And what I'm gonna do is I have to remove my hoop and I'm going to change the bobbin thread. So yeah, you have to change the bobbin thread as you go. Okay, gently. All right. I was working on a quilt and I discovered that I could put clear thread in my bobbin so that it didn't show at all on the bottom. And you could possibly do that for this as well if you didn't care about what color thread showed on the inside. I do like the way this looks with the color on the inside as well. I just think it adds a lot of extra dimension to it. So, okay. Back into the hoop. Okay, look. There is a setting. I can do this. Let's go. Okay. I can actually move that. There. Okay. Problem solved. Thank you for joining, and please feel free to ask any questions. Yeah, Harbor Freight. It is so nice. It's bright white, and oh my goodness, they have glow in the dark. And I cannot wait to make coasters and those kinds of things for glow in the dark. I am going to add these things to my Etsy. I am just now getting my Etsy store up and running, and there is a lot that I am planning to put, and I will put this basket in there when I am done. As lovely and beautiful as it is, I really don't need to keep every single basket that I make. So even though I want to, I could have an entire home right now of baskets. They're so fun to make and they're so fast, and it's kind of like driving a car with your little thread. Oops, my thread broke. Okay. This is kind of awkward, trying to thread the machine from the side, which is kind of what I'm doing. And hopefully it's threaded correctly. Of course, the machine will tell me right away that it's not. So what is the weather like where you are, and how are you doing today, and why are you watching? What draws you to this? I mean, I'm glad you're here, but why are you here? Oh, wait a minute. Hang on a second. I'm trying to see. There we go. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm so sorry. I missed all of these chats. Yolanda, I can tell you on the, let's see, the cat design, I found it in, sorry, Embroidery Library, and it is a really nice place to find all of my designs. I really like it. Okay, let me see. Okay, so hopefully everyone can hear me all right. And if you have any questions or comments, thank you so much for the likes and the follows. I really appreciate it. It really helps my channel and it gives me all sorts of encouragement. And I adore you all. It's beautiful. So it's really fun sharing what I love to do with others. So, you watched your mom sew clothes. It's soothing. Yes. Joa Jackson on TikTok. Yes, it is very, very soothing to watch this. And I tell you what, I would sit here and watch it sew all day. All right. So now let's sew some flowers. Okay, I'm gonna flatten this so you can see. And I hope you can see just really how easy this is. Now you have to construct the basket first, and then take it apart. And if you want to, you'll re-watch the live to see how I did that. I did that right at the beginning. The thing that you have to do is make sure that the designs that you that you use for these baskets are lightweight. So you don't want them to be too dense. Okay. So make sure they're not too dense. Now, let's see. Thank you for joining. I appreciate all of you watching. Hello, 9 people. I love that you're here. I'm giving you a shout out and waving at you. Thank you for sharing the live. Oh my goodness. All right. Let me see what we're doing here. It's Massachusetts. Yes, it's cold. Wow. You know. Oh, thank you. Hey, Suzanne. Massachusetts. You're drawn to my channel. Yes. Oh, thank you for watching my previous projects. Oh my gosh, that's so lovely. I'm so excited that you're doing that. Yeah, and it was cold here yesterday. It was probably about 40 degrees and raining as well. So maybe you can look forward to what we're doing today, which I think is a chance of rain. Okay. I am going to fast forward my machine here. Let's see. I have a setting that I can do. I'm going to go back and do this setting, and it will let me do all the colors all at once, the same colors. Let's see. And what it's going to do is it's going to want to start me over, but I'm not trying to start over. So now I can fast forward. Let's see. I forgot to look to see how many stitches I was at here. But let's see, let's try. Okay. And let's subtract it here a little bit. Yeah, I just wanted it to do all the pink all at once. So I'm just backtracking here. Okay, it's done with that one. And now it's gonna go over and do this other flower. I'm watching on the screen. The digital screen is showing me where it's at. Okay. Now I can just continue with the purple. All right. YouTube, I am having such a hard time seeing your chat. And I apologize if I'm taking a minute to answer your questions. So thank you for sharing the live. I really appreciate it, Maddie Abbott. Oh, thank you for your follows, So Beginnings. I appreciate it very much. Be sure to like and subscribe. I really appreciate it. Oh, you're watching from Coeur d'Alene in Idaho. Okay. I spent a year, let me think. No, I lived in Idaho 4 years. My husband was in the Air Force, and we actually lived there in the Air Force for 3 years, and my youngest daughter was born there. And then we moved to Boise and lived there for a year before we moved back here to Fort Wayne. This is where our family is. Now my girls are grown. They're bona fide adults. Now I have cats. But again, my designs came from, I like embroidery, library. I also like Urban Threads. Urban Threads has some really nice, beautiful, dense designs. They have a lot of um, shading and lots of lovely things that you can put on heavier projects. So welcome if you're just joining. I'm adding embroidery to this side of my basket. I want it to have some extra flavor, and I really hope that you find this tutorial useful, because I could not find anything on YouTube or the internet or anything showing me how to do this, so I decided to figure it out on my own. So here it is. Yeah, Suzanne Wood on YouTube. I sure do want the weather to be warmer here too. What kind of gardening do you like to do? One of my closest friends lives in Detroit, and she started her gardening and all sorts of seeds in February inside, and she did this huge setup of just amazing, what do greenhouses and little pots and all sorts of stuff. And now she is outside preparing her garden, and they're planting trees and setting up their garden. And they used a raised garden setup. And if you want to check out some of her stuff, she's called Earthly Vegan on Instagram. I'll have to check that. Let me double check what that's called. Oh, thank you, Miss Jackson. Yes, it is coming along very pretty. The purple is reflected on what's on the inside of the basket. So I am going to now switch to yellow. And I think that's the color that I'm doing next. Actually, no, it's going to do a very thin definition on the yellow of the around the yellow center. So, all right, I'm going to do the same thing I did earlier, which is move my hoop. And I'm going to put, it's like a magenta color that I'm going to put. Again, I have to change the thread in my bobbin so that the color is on both sides. Okay, so this is the color I'm using. And I just want to make sure I'm doing this. I am threading this from the side, which takes a lot of dexterity, I guess that's the word I'm looking for. Okay, let's get it in here. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Oh, is that the same color I just used? Yes. All right. I want to use this darker berry color. There we go. That's right. Okay. So I hope you're all doing well. Thank you for joining. I'm adding some interest to the outside of my basket. I just feel like all of the baskets out there made of ropes are beautiful on the inside, but what if you have stuff on the inside and you can't see it? Okay, let's move this back. Oh, whoops. Put the hoop back in. And move it back over. Okay, Suzanne, I just saw that. Yes. Let's see. So I want to respond to a couple of things here that I see on YouTube. Sorry about this. I don't know how to set the chat so I can see it. Yolanda, you lived in Boise or you lived in Mountain Home? I loved living in Idaho, and I would go back there in a heartbeat if I had the opportunity to do that. I am currently a teacher, and I teach high school. And I tell my students I'm on TikTok all the time, and they think I'm joking, which is really cute. All right. So now it's gonna just sew a real simple circle around each center of each flower. Oh, wait, why is it doing that? Okay, well, let's see what this does, because I think it's joking with me. I don't know why. Okay. There we go. I don't know why it was doing that, but there it is. Okay. So, let's see. So, Jojo Jackson on TikTok, your husband got you a new brother machine. You wanted an embroidery machine. Wow, quilting sewing machine? That's awesome. There's so much you can do with that. Yes. I did quilting for like 6 years. That is all I did. I just got my embroidery machines about 6 years ago. So anyway, yes. Wow, Suzanne Wood, you have a blueberry? Wow, I want blueberries. I definitely want a blueberry bush, or is it a tree or a bush? Planted around the pool deck. Oh, nice. Nice. I love it. I love it. I don't have a pool, but okay, so this is the last color that I'm gonna do, and I am only gonna do decoration on one side today, so I can finish this and show you how it's completed. And again, I'm apologizing for my delayed response to your comments, or if I missed a comment. I'm so sorry if I missed your comment. Please post your comment again, so I have a chance to see it. All right. Yeah. Threading this from the side. So weird. So awkward. And let's see. I'm gonna thread the needle. Remind me I need to also change the bobbin thread. All right, so needle threaded. Time to do the bobbin thread. So many steps. Anyway, yes, I really love my embroidery machine and the opportunities that it's given me to embellish. I have seen a woman on, I think it's on TikTok, and she does machine embroidery, but she does it by hand on her regular sewing machine without a foot. So totally possible. Not sure who she is, unfortunately. Okay, and with yellow. And this will be very, very quick. I am not a gardener. I have always been a sewist. Sewing has always been my thing. I've never been into any kind of vegetation. My daughter, my oldest daughter, is trying to get me into plants, and she keeps giving me plants. Now, what do I do with those plants? Well, I've had some of them for a year and haven't killed any yet. So I'm really happy with myself for that. All right. So thank you for joining. Please share this live if this is something that you know someone else will love and enjoy. And follow if this is something that the content that you like to see. I'm trying to go live on TikTok probably at least once a week. So here goes the yellow centers. Almost done. This is the last step. And this is the same yellow that I used on the inside of the basket. And right now you can't see the inside of the basket, but it is face down. But it's a sleeping cat. It's really cute. I also have found on their website, Embroidery Library, they have a sleeping fox, a sleeping rabbit, and a sleeping dog. And I want to make all of them and put them in my Etsy store. So if you're live on, if you're joining me on YouTube, thank you so much. And if you're on TikTok, please make sure that you run over to YouTube and follow. That'd be great. Like it. Like the live, everyone. Like the live. All right. So now we're done. The machine that I have, Yolanda, on YouTube is a Janome Continental 17, and it's a brand new machine offered by Janome. They just came out with it last spring. All right, so this is finished, and all I have to do is take this off the paper, and I'm gonna do that on my work table. So I'm gonna take it out of the hoop on my table. Okay, so this is the design. This is what the little kitty looks like. So I'll have you look at the kitty, and yeah, isn't it cute? It's very cute. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right, now back to my table, and hopefully you can see what's going on. And this is particularly simple because this is just paper, but because I did the stitching around, I'm gonna remove this basting first. It'll make it a lot easier to take it out of the paper. So I did. This is such a useful step. I really appreciate it. It's instead of using glue. Now there are basting glues that you can use, and I've used that to do this as well. It feels a little bit awkward because you have to kind of hold on to the basket. So, all right, and I have one more to do. Let's see. Take this one out. Now this sewed over some of this green. I'm not upset about that, really. It's fine. Next time I do it, I would probably make sure that it's not sewing over that green. And if I really wanted to be, you know, picky about it, I'm gonna go back and take these stitches out so when I can see them. So, all right. Oh, ready for the great reveal? Okay, there. Sorry, TikTok. You were not able to see. Okay, so just rip it out. Okay, and there's the inside. There's the outside. So it's the same. And I love it. Now I'm gonna have to, you know, pick out some of the paper, which is fine. I don't mind. Okay, I don't mind at all. Okay, so that's one side. I will probably do the other side as well, but I want to show you how cute this looks with the inside. Isn't that neat? Okay, I can't see the chat right now, but I will try to catch up with the chat. Now I'm going to put this right side out again, or like this. Okay, so that's what the basket is going to look like. We're going to have a little bit of flowers on the inside and some flowers on the outside. So, gonna check the chat and see how you all are doing. Okay, Etsy is a, let's see, it's Max Custom Designs 1, I think. And you'll see the, that's my Etsy store. I just have one thing in there today. I am just starting it. I'm just starting it up. So be patient with me. So let's see. So Yolanda, yeah, the machine again. I think I answered your question, and let me go back and see if anyone had. Yeah. So Joe Jackson, you won money for a tree plant. 7 years you have this. Oh, well, you know, I wish things would bloom too. You know, I just, like I said, I don't have a green thumb. Thank you for the likes. Oh my goodness. I appreciate it so much. We're almost 700 likes on the stream. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. All right, so now we're going to go back to the machine, and I have to convert it back to sewing. All right, so I'm going to put my little guy right there. Okay, so I'm going to take a second, and I'm going to thread my machine. And I'm gonna probably miss your comments at the moment. So thank you for the likes. Oh my goodness. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so I'm gonna take this off. I'm gonna use white. And I'm just using this standard thread. I like Gutermann. It's polyester. It's really nice. All right. Okay. So I'm gonna take the embroidery foot. Take that off, and I'm using a foot that is clear and has an open toe, and it also has a guide arrow so that I can keep things straight. So this is the magic. I'm gonna sew this back together. And I'm gonna try to put you where you can see what I'm doing. Okay, I'm gonna put you to this side, this way. All right, so YouTube you can see, and TikTok you can see. All right, now, if I don't check the chat for a second, please forgive me. I am going to be standing in front of my machine. All right. Thank you for the likes. I appreciate it so much. I feel the love. Definitely feel the love. All right. So I'm going to sew this as if when I was sewing it before. And I have the, one second, I forgot to put my thread in. So I'm going to hold it the same way I did when I was sewing the rope into the rope shape. Or sorry, the basket shape. And for this one, I held it pretty good and perpendicular. Excuse me. If you want a basket with a more gentle slope, instead of holding the basket this way to sew it, you're going to hold it kind of at an angle. Also, the tension that you have on your rope will determine the suppleness of the edge of the basket. If you don't want the basket to be flimsy, you're going to have to hold that rope rather taut. But again, it's going to take some practice. But this is what the basket looks like if you hold it sort of at an angle when you sew it. Okay? I'm going to go in here. Let me... All right. Needle threaded. Now I'm going to set this to a regular zigzag stitch in the center. I'm going to make the zigzag stitch pretty wide. I want it to catch both sides of the rope. And then I'm going to lengthen my stitch so that it's further apart. The zigzags aren't too close to each other. They really don't need to be that close to each other. I'm not carrying a bunch of really heavy stuff in this basket. All right. So now I'm gonna hold this the way that I held it when I was sewing it. So hopefully you can see what I'm doing. It might be a little bit difficult. So let's see. All right. Okay. Well, I wish I could bring you up a little bit higher. Let me try something here. I have a table that moves up and down. So let me move it down so you can see what I'm doing. All right, that's better. Okay, now you can see. Hopefully my arm won't be in the way. All right, so I'm gonna just put my zigzag stitch back in here. All right, do the test one. Yep, there we go. Okay, it's time to sew it back together. Okay, I'm just gonna hold this, do a few stitches, and hold it. Push it back together. I hope you can use this technique yourself, and if you do, I would love to see the after pictures. Drop a comment If you're on TikTok, post a picture of what you did. I would be so thrilled to see someone else doing this right along with me. Again, I am a teacher. I teach high school, and I love sharing what I know. That's my calling. Okay, so you can see that it's starting to go back together. And I'm so impressed with this. I really am. Now, if you have stray threads from when you took it apart, those will come out particularly easy, or just snip them. I love how forgiving the thread is. Now, when you're sewing this together, it's really important that you not pull. Just relax, do a little bit at a time. And that way you have less chance of puckering. You do have puckers. Now, if you do, you can always take it out and re-sew it. Almost done. Okay. Now there is a little bit of a bump here, but that's okay. It's a small one. All right. Oh, no problem. Okay, so now she's all done. Okay, how you like it? Now when I set it down, I can see the flowers, and if I send like this, or I can set it like this and see the cat and the flowers. And now the bowl is put together. And it's ready to go on Etsy. I just had to do one more side. To be honest, it's it might go just with one side done, because I don't want to take it apart again. But there it is. Any questions? Comments? Let me scroll through real quick to see if there are any questions or comments that I might have missed. And thank you for the roses. I really appreciate the hearts and the likes and the shares and everything. Oh, yeah, thank you, Suzanne. I appreciate it. Yes, it did turn out very nicely. I'm very pleased with it. I had to look for a design that complemented what was already in the basket, and I got really lucky, really lucky. So yeah, I really enjoyed it. This has been so fun, and I really appreciate you all being here. And I am going to let you go. It is 12:30 where I am today, and I am ready for lunch. So I hope you all have a wonderful day. Thank you for the hearts, Yolanda. I appreciate it. And truly, please leave a comment on this live and share what you actually, if you actually do something similar. I would be so thrilled to see that. So I will end the live here. And again, here's my project. Embroidery on the side and on the outside as well. And I hope you all have a great rest of your day. Bye, everyone.